right, is everybody ready? Who's going live? Anybody?
We are. Yeah.
All right, there's a lot of hands there.
Social media live.
Okay, I'm Detective Maureen Roach, Nassau County Public Information Office. I have behind me the Nassau County Executive Laura Curran, the Nassau County Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder, the First Deputy Commissioner Kevin Smith, District Attorney Madeline Singas. From the DEA, I have Supervisor Special Agent Justin Meadows, and from HSI, I have Deputy Special Agent Jerry Hanley. Commissioner Ryder.
County Exec.
Sorry, County Exec.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Again, we are reminded of the brutality of gang violence. I am very grateful that our team is as relentless as the gang, as MS-13, working with our police department, our district attorney, our federal partners in the DEA and Homeland Security, and with Governor Cuomo's help and after-school programs giving kids options. We will show that we are up to the task and we will once and for all eradicate this violence. There are too many parents, too many families who have seen their children butchered by these gangs, and this must stop. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. So yesterday we received some information regarding the possible human remains that were buried here behind us over by the sump. Our homicide guys working with HSI, DEA, came out here last night. They went down to the location and they recovered a spot that they believed it was a possible gravesite. This morning we came back with our crime scene guys, our homicide guys, emergency service unit, HSI and DEA, and the district attorney's office, and we began our dig. We have recovered human remains. It appears to be a young man in his teenage years, late teenage years. The dig will go on continuously today and through the evening, looking to see if there's anything else that we will recover there. It's a very disciplined dig to make sure that we cover it right. What you have to remember is that where the recovery was done is deep into the bramble. So this site had to be cut back. They cut a hole in the wooded area that is roughly 20 by 30 long. Then to get down into that area with this very oppressive heat. So I got to commend the work of both our homicide guys, ESU, emergency service unit, and again our crime scene guys that have been out there with HSI and DEA going through this in this heat. They will continue to work through that. The information that we received that this homicide occurred a little over a year ago. It is MS-13. You heard from the county exec, and I'm sure you're going to hear the same message from the district attorneys. We will be relentless in the pursuit of going after these individuals that have committed crimes here in Nassau County. There have been no MS-13 murders this year in Nassau County. These bodies, again, that we have recovered over the past 12 to 14 months have all been from last year or the year before. So again, the county is safe, the community is safe. Our gang guys are investigating and running down every single lead, every single crime, and our partnerships with HSI and DEA are invaluable, again, working with the district attorney to make sure that we have a safe county. And I'll turn it over to the district attorney, Madeline Singas.
Hey, thank you, Commissioner. This is another grim discovery. This is a reminder that we in law enforcement have to be unrelenting in our pursuit, vigorous in our investigations, and we will hold to account anyone who takes a life in Nassau County. This body belonged to a person. It was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's friend. There is no place for this in Nassau County. I must commend the agencies that we continue to work with every single day. HSI, DEA, the police commissioner and his fine detectives. I have committed resources, specific resources, from our Major Offense Bureau and our Special Operations Bureau dedicated to eradicating this gang and making sure that the people who commit these horrific murders are held to account. We will not stand for this in Nassau County. I ask anyone with any information to please come forward. And again, my condolences go out to the members of this person's family. These are grim discoveries. Again, we will not tolerate this in Nassau County, and we will continue our professional investigations, and we will be unrelenting until we bring the people who did this to account. Thank you.
I'm going to be very brief in any questions, just to make sure that we're protecting those families. So we don't know the identity of the victim till the DNA testing is done and confirmed, and we notify the families. But we do know that the individuals that were responsible for this murder and many of the other murders that we've had over the last, again, 2 years are MS-13. We believe that we have about 5 of these individuals involved already in custody.
So that there may be more out there responsible for this murder, but
I don't know that information. I can't comment on it because it's still ongoing.
What leads you to believe it's MS-13 related?
Information that we received that is MS-13 related.
Were these just parts that you found?
So it's very dense bramble, and in the bramble there are tunnels where obviously the bushes never connected. Down into, there was an open area. Down through that tunnel was the open area, and at that area is where we started to dig a very specified and diligent dig to preserve the evidence, and then that was where we started to recover the human remains. Shallow grave, about 1.5 feet.
Commissioner, is there a running list of missing people that you're sort of working from with the DNA?
So every single missing person, you may remember about a month ago we had a information that was received. There was an individual that was missing, and he was in the Hempstead Lake Preserve. We go to every extent, we run down every lead when it comes to a missing person, and then we follow up continuously. Obviously that information turned out to be false. The individual was in Manhattan, but we put divers into that water, we put boats out there, we did a great search working with the state park police and the state police, and again, it came up negative, and the individual was safe and in Manhattan. So every single missing person is run down with the same effort as the others. So nobody gets anything different. We put a full court press into all of them.
Is there a current number of missing persons that you're working off of in trying to ID this?
I can't comment on that at this time.
What led you to this location in particular?
Information that was received.
Based on that information, does it seem like the person was murdered here, like the other MS-13 murder person is here and then they get killed here, they're not?
Information is that received is that the murder did occur in this location.
Did you get any sense of cause of death?
That would have to wait till the ME's report is done.
Were these parts, were they in a bag and then buried, or just bones? Or?
I don't know how they were buried. I know that the recovery is just human remains at this time.
Do you believe there are other
That's it.
bodies buried here?
We have no reason to believe that there are any buried here or anywhere else in Nassau County. Every single lead has been run down, and then we develop new leads as we go along. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner, was it dismembered parts of the body or one?